It's Monday, and it's also the start of E3, which means nobody's going to be paying attention to this channel when you can live stream everything from E3. Lulu, I don't understand why you're still going to AX if you always have a bad experience at AX. I mean, that's the reason I don't go to AX anymore. But seeing as how AX is during 4th of July weekend, I'm gonna be really upset if you don't wear cap on July 4th. Just saying. Mari, are you saying you can't cosplay as a body pillow? What? Come at me, bro. Nikki, I can't even with the amount of TV you watch. Like, I come home every day and I eat dinner, and then I maybe get on the computer for a bit, and then I go to bed. So I'm really lucky if I get like 2 hours of TV time somewhere in my night. That's impressive, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's very impressive. So today I actually want to talk a little bit about like con courtesy type things and cosplay type things, but first, a couple of other things. If you follow my Facebook or my Twitter or Instagram and shit, you might notice that I got friends in the mail today. So this is my Captain America bear, and he's adorable, and I love him, but no Captain America is complete without a Bucky. So this is my winter kitty. He's a little grumpy cat, winter soldier, and he's so very precious, and I'm just... But Cap here is just a regular Build-A-Bear that I bought for myself. His name is actually Stevie. It says so on his certificate. This little guy, on the other hand, is actually handmade. I will put her Etsy down in the comments so you can get your very own adorable grumpy winter cat. And yeah, this is so cute! And secondly, we're going to actually have a special video up on Saturday this week, so look forward to that. You may recall at Fanime, me, Lulu, and Nikki made a kind of stucky video, and Nikki did an amazing job editing it. She's almost done. I have watched it like a ridiculous amount of time. But she did an amazing job filming and an amazing job editing, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. And if you don't, well, you can go fuck yourself and at least stay until the end where I kiss Lulu. So there's that. So today I kind of just briefly wanted to talk about being at a convention and dressing up and having all kinds of fun, and you wanting to be in character and having a really good time. But a lot of times I've noticed, especially more recently at conventions, that there's a line between being in character, which is awesome, like I said, and then being really rude and disrespectful and just socially not acceptable. So I'm going to use Deadpool as an example here. I'm not saying that all Deadpools are like that, because I know many people who cosplay as Deadpool and they aren't like this, but I've noticed it just a lot in general in Deadpools, because Deadpool is a very like outgoing character. He does a lot of silly, ridiculous things, and people tend to want to be in character when they're in Deadpool and also do silly and ridiculous things. And again, there's nothing wrong with doing silly and ridiculous things, but you have to be mindful about everybody around you, personal space, being respectful, common courtesy, and things like that. And I feel like a lot of times people use being in a costume as an excuse to act a certain way, and that should never happen. Being in a costume doesn't grant you special powers and special abilities, and people won't write you off just, oh, it's okay because he's so-and-so. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. Like, you're still a person, you're still in a public place, you still need to be respectful towards other people around you. So as an example, there was a Deadpool at Fanime, and I was with my friend Kim, and she was wearing Priya from RWBY, and she has a very long red ponytail. Think like a Yoko from Gurren Lagann type ponytail, but it's just like a clip-in type deal. So long ponytails are extremely heavy. You never want to yank them because it could essentially take off your whole wig and fall off, and then that's just all bad on its own. But this Deadpool came up and grabbed the back of her ponytail and was like, ding dong, kind of thing. And that is not okay. It is never okay to touch a person's costume or wig or prop without asking first. That should never happen. And he did apologize, but like really as a cosplayer, you should know better than to just go and touch somebody like that. Like that is not okay by any means. I think I briefly talked about this in the past, actually a couple of years ago, I think, but people who cosplay Homestuck, not saying this is only to Homestuck, but as an example, a lot of them have those like bike horns that are very loud and obnoxious. Like, I can't stop you from honking your horn in a public area, even though nobody wants to hear your horn in a public area. But when you start like doing it close to people's faces and getting all up in everyone's space, or doing it like in an elevator where no one can leave and everyone's trapped and you're just honking away, like annoying everybody, like that's not okay. Just because your character does it doesn't mean it's okay to do in real life. There's been another incident, I don't remember who the character was off the top of my head because it was a while back. But the character is a little like standoffish and thinks he's better than everybody else. And so I went to compliment this person on their costume because I thought it was really good. Yeah. But I went to compliment this person, and instead of like being nice about it, they were really rude and I guess in character, and like thought they were better than me, and I was like, whoa, and they like walked off. And like their friend who was there was like, oh, she's just in character, and like ran off like with her, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. To be treated like that, and when I was trying to give you a compliment no less, is just so ridiculous. Like, I don't care how rude or mean or negative, standoffish, whatever your character is, if I'm being nice to you and complimenting you, you should never respond that way. That's so awful. Like, you wouldn't do that on a day-to-day basis. Why would you do that at a convention? So I just wanted to put that out there as a cosplay PSA reminder that being in character is not an excuse at all to act like an asshat to anybody. So please remember to be mindful of that while you're at a convention or gathering or anything where you're dressed up and in costume. Like, it's not okay. Please know the line and do not cross that. Because really, cosplay is about having fun, enjoying yourself, not about abusing that privilege so you have fun and then make everybody else suffer around you, because that's never okay. So yeah, that's really all I have today. Make sure to continue watching the E3 coverage to see all the cool things they're coming out with, and make sure to also watch the final episode of Game of Thrones on Sunday if you guys watch, because finales, woo! Then of course, Facebook, Twitters, all the fun stuff, everybody else the rest of the week, and I guess I'll talk to you guys all on Monday. Bye! I don't know where I'm going. I just realized the flaw in this. I feel like a fish. Okay, I'm done now.